your boy. We're gonna hit this tarot. I didn't check the lunar cycle today because honestly, I was just like, freaking why? It's gonna be doing weird shit anyway. So I don't know, maybe that's part of the collective energy as well, just kind of being in this well, inevitably there's gonna be transitions and changes and but like we're gonna flow through it, right? What's so yeah, let's see what your energy is like. Let's see what you can expect moving towards you, what you can expect to move away from, or whatever direction life is taking you. So doop doop doop. Interesting. Right off the bat, we have some Leo energy with the Lyrans, right? This is like the strength card of my Oracle deck. And it represents strength, courage, bravery. Also, if you notice in his positioning here, it's kind of like not being receptive, right? His body language is kind of being like, I'm not receptive. It feels weird to even cross my arms, to be honest, because I don't believe emperors cross their arms. But I feel like this could also be the energy of resisting something here. Or like having a guardedness, especially with this next card that comes up. We've got the tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, and guardedness, right? And so there's this energy of like not being receptive to something. There's also this energy though of like powering through that, through that energy. With the flower of life, right, this talks about inspiration, awe, and dreams, right? And so I feel like there's going to be like a turn of attention, right? I don't want to say like a distraction, but definitely a shift in your attention, right? Where rather than focusing on this like guarded energy or this distrust, or uncertainty, whatever that is, for you, there's like this energy of like, kind of turning your attention to the things that are positive, the things that do inspire you, the things that bring joy in your life, So I'm seeing 11, 20, and 29. A lot of twos, right? 11 in numerology would come down to 2. 20 in numerology would come down to 2. And 29 in numerology would come down to 2. So, because, it's like the energy of like adding the numbers like together until you get a single digit kind of like in 29 it would be 2 plus 9, which would come out to 11. So then, you've got 2, 2, 2 on the board. So, and 2, 2, 2 is all about like unity, partnership, coming together with things. So, maybe a path or a situation that you were once very guarded against, you're like opening up to with this flower of life. Because with flowers, I really see the imagery of opening up. So, yeah, let's get into the tarot. Kind of dive a little deeper. Right off the bat, I'm seeing King of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, in your recent past, could be present as well. Take it as it resonates. I feel like, time is very relative. So whatever position you're at in this timeline, you'll know. With the King of Cups in reverse, the King of Love in reverse, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is kind of the energy of feeling like something's not going to come through for you, or like having doubt, right? That uncertainty with the tall whites. it's like having doubt about a situation or not really seeing a manifestation here, or like not really knowing how to go about that, or if this is even something that will ever um, turn out for you. So let's see. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Pentacles, right? And I feel like this reality check, right? This energy of like, the blindfold coming off and seeing a situation for what it is going to bring you to this energy of really tapping into your personal success, right? With the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about achieving something on your own merit. And it's also kind of the card of solitude, right? And independence. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, because I feel that when we allow ourselves to kind of sink into our solitude and embrace it, make the best of it. If life is a fucking game, embrace it and make it fun, right? Make fun of it. Like don't take anything too seriously. And in your solitude, that's a good time to be really fucking productive. And that's the energy I'm seeing here, is like you make use of your solitude. You choose to invest your energy towards things that will bring abundance for you. Things that you can cultivate for yourself, right? We have Six of Cups. This could be either somebody who has a child, you could have a child, or this could be somebody that you've known for a very long time, right? That you have like history with coming into the picture, right? With the Ace of Swords, I see somebody here taking action or like taking up an opportunity, right? This could be like a friend from the past also, like perhaps offering you a new job opportunity, or it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I don't see any indication that it is. Ace of Swords has a lot to do with communications and action taking, and swords are more on the cold side. They're not so much on the emotional side. They're more into the intellectual side of things, right? Swords is air energy. It's not like the cups would be, more into that emotional stuff. And that's where I see kind of like a friendship from a long time ago, right? And like somebody here, like perhaps like proposing an opportunity or helping them to embrace an opportunity here. They could be a wingman of sorts too, considering what's coming next. We have the Knight of Cups. So yeah, it's almost like somebody could be like encouraging you to take action towards a new lover or romantic partner. With the Wheel of Fortune, it actually looks like it's pretty sound advice. It looks like, the Wheel of Change is coming. The Knight of Cups is kind of committal too. It's kind of like making a decision in regards to like all of your like emotional whatever, you know me, I start gagging every time we start talking about emotional shit. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's like this energy of somebody like, and aces are all about new beginnings. They're all about new cycles, right? So yeah, I feel like somebody could be encouraging you. Because the way I'm seeing it is like this mouse is offering Alice this cup, right? But then we see the Knight of Cups with, this same cup, and he's taking it to go like deliver this cup. So I feel this, and cups represent emotional, things. It's like love and whatnot. Love offers and investments and emotional investments, not like money investments. Nine of Swords, I see kind of like this anxiety. Wait, hold on. Let me pull out some of these cards, because... yeah, okay. Yeah, so I see this anxiety, right? That's kind of showing up with this Knight of Cups energy, with this, like, spirit of doubt with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And this is, like, feeling like, oh, I'm not going to get my wish fulfillment, or, like, all up in my head about it, having all this anxiety, not knowing which fucking direction to go, blah, blah, blah. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse, right? Taurus energy. And this is, like, this is the energy of somebody who's coming, like, from a very humble position, I guess. Like, the Hierophant is typically somebody who's, like, kind of in authority over people, or has, like, dominance in a situation, or is, like, an alpha. But with the Hierophant in reverse, I see almost, like, this energy of, like, humbling themselves, or, like, seeing somebody as an equal rather than somebody that's, like, inferior. I see a discussion happening here. You showed up as a King of Cups in reverse in the beginning, right? Somebody who had kind of let go of hope for, like, a fairy tale ending kind of deal, right? Somebody who's, like, kind of lost their, what is the word? They lost their, like, enthusiasm towards love, you know? Which is interesting, because in the Knight of Cups, it's like this is reignited in you later, right? With the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups, like somebody that you have, like, rapport with, like, kind of coming in and being like, this is what you gotta do. Don't be a dummy. Like, that's literally the energy I'm feeling when I look at that card. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Queen of Swords being in reverse, because usually the Queen of Swords, right? She's wielding her sword, right? And in most depictions that I've seen, you'll see her, like, carrying the head of a man, you know, with her sword kind of slung over her shoulder. She's like, what up, dog? Just cut that fool off, you know, moving on, and being logical in the process. So with this Queen of Swords being in reverse, this is like the energy of not cutting you off, right? Not busting out the sword, not being confrontational. This is like a softening of the Ice Queen, which is very hard to do. It's very hard. With the Moon, I feel like there could be like some sort of confession here, right? Something coming to light, and the confession doesn't look like a negative one. It's like a confession of emotions, or confession of, like, wanting to move in a direction, or, like, you know, opening up about something that they don't really wear on the surface, you know, like, kind of letting you see below the surface a bit. With the Four of Cups in reverse, it looks like this offer is accepted, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here, and I see this energy of kind of like this. This feminine could be receiving offers from, like, other suitors, right? That's one way that can be or, like, seen. But, like, what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Cups, right, which is very opposite of the Four of Cups, very opposite of this conversation had with you. It's like when these suitors come in, there's this energy of walking away from that, right? Even if, like, there was, like, a build up towards something, if there was, you know, it's kind of this energy, you know, the Eight of Cups, that's like, could be up to 8 people who are kind of, like, trying to get this person's attention, right? But they're walking away from it. They're not even paying any mind to these cups, you know, being offered here. With the Tower, I see that a lot of people might be kind of upset, you know, of feeling rejected. With the World in reverse and the Hermit, I see this energy of them not really being receptive to other people, right? Kind of shutting themselves or shutting out the world a little bit and like taking time to really have some introspection. Also, there's Virgo energy. Got Virgo, Taurus, fucking Pisces. You get pretty much all the things, you know. So like, you know, don't sweat the signs. It could be any sign. This is pretty general. But yeah. So with the Hermit, I see like this person would rather be alone than to entertain certain energies that they don't feel um are it, right? And it's not even like they're bad people or anything. It's just this energy of like, well, I'm not going to entertain something that I don't feel in my soul is the thing, right? Which makes the Four of Cups in reverse a little bit sweeter, you know, because it's not like they just accept any offer. You know, it's like I see this energy of, you know, kind of turning down a lot of offers. And this could be you too. Like, you know, put the energy where it belongs. I'm just reading it how I see it. You could also, like, have offers that you're shooting down at this time. So, what can you expect moving forward? Interesting. With the Ten of Swords, I see the ending of a cycle here, right? With the Fool in reverse, this is letting go of like impulsive behaviors. This is letting go of it's almost like now you have a reason to be more mindful. Um, or like, you know, this could be the ending of like feeling kind of like defeated. You know, like perhaps in the past in regards to like emotional connections, you had a sense of feeling defeated and you didn't want to make those same mistakes again, right? That's why the Fool is in reverse. It's like you learned from certain actions in the past. And I feel like there's kind of a comparative energy, especially with the Two of Pentacles. But like with the Hanged Man in reverse, I'm seeing kind of like a spiritual green light for you. And it's like, but I do see, like, especially with the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles, this energy that, like, you really take time to really sort out how you feel about a situation and you really take time to decide, like, what direction you want to go in, right? And what to expect in the future is this Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. Ten of Pentacles is like abundance. This is generational wealth. This is like building kind of an empire for yourself, however that looks, right? Because it's different for everyone. Like it could be a fucking log cabin in the woods with some billy goats, you know, um, or it could be like in a penthouse suite down in the city or whatever, you know. However that looks to you, because everybody's Ten of Pentacles is going to be pretty different, right? Like I'm a minimalist, so my Ten of Pentacles wouldn't be like having all the craziest cool shit. It would be like, uh, you know, something that I value, right? I value like my soul tribe. I value my connections and things like that. And so, you know, take that as it resonates, because your Ten of Pentacles is going to be very different from others. With the Four of Wands, I see a new commitment here. I prefer to call it the commitment card. Some people call it the marriage card. I feel like every time this card comes up, I have the same explanation for why I call it the commitment card rather than the marriage card, because I think marriage has become a bastardized institution. And that's why. Because I feel that you could have more of a marriage with somebody that you never legally marry, and you could have like something that doesn't even feel like a marriage, with somebody that you are legally married to, right? So that's why I see this as more of like a spiritual kind of like, I don't want to say contract, but like a spiritual commitment. Right? It's like committing on a different level. It's like saying, okay, this is the path I want to go. This is what feels like home, right? This is like stability in your home life with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. It's kind of like everything coming together and really getting that wish fulfillment that you once thought you wouldn't get, right? That you once thought, like, how the fuck would that ever be possible? When, like, and I don't want to call you judgmental because I don't see it that way. But I do see like this energy of discernment, right? Like you don't want just anything with anyone. You're fine with being alone. But that's what makes it so much more special when you find somebody that you actually like want to be with, or like find yourself connecting to, because it's not coming from this energy of like emotional codependency. It's coming from a place of genuinely just admiring somebody and appreciating their company, and that evolving into feeling like home, and that evolving into feeling like emotional abundance to you, and perhaps even material abundance with the Ten of Pentacles, like in the sense of like, because I do see you being hard at work, and so it's like if you're worried about like any business things, right, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, right, it's like I feel that you're not gonna have to worry about things. I feel like you're becoming like it's like when you're in the energy of like real, like, I don't want to say love, but like you're in that optimism, right? When you get into a connection, it could feel like love, it's like this burst of like, feeling like deeply into that connection. And it's like, I feel that, where was I going with that? Yeah, I feel that in itself is kind of feeling like abundance to you, right? Like that feeling of being able to trust your path and trust, because to me, Pentacles isn't always money. And so I rarely read Pentacles as money. I read it as something that is deeply valuable to you. If a home life is what's valuable to you, then that's the thing. If your solitude is what's, it's like, and in this energy, I see that you have kind of a balance of both. Like you have the ability to go and spend time with yourself with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, and kind of like work on things independently, right? And also I see like a solid support here, right? Especially Ten of Pentacles is like being like supported on a community level, or feeling abundance within your like soul tribe. So let's see if there's anything else. Alright, so like what other advice is there from Spirit for you? Temperance in reverse. We have Sagittarius energy here, with the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And I see kind of, it's kind of this energy of like, okay, so with the Five of Pentacles, I feel, like you may be concerned about a loss, or there could have been like a hiccup in the journey. Because I see this guy like crying, and Five of Pentacles is like the energy of like feeling isolated or like out in the cold, or feeling like a sense of lack, or like, you know, something missing, you know. And it feels very quick though with the Temperance in reverse. Like, I don't feel like there was a lot of having to wait for things to change. Like, it feels like a very quick change, especially with the Two of Pentacles here. With the Ace of Cups, this is a new love cycle, right? And Ace of Cups also starts with filling your own cup, right? And understanding that when you pour into another's cup, you're pouring from a full cup, right? And it's what's running over, right? Because you have this abundance. So that's, you know, part of this abundance of like emotions even. And what this new love cycle is starting with is the Queen of Pentacles, which is interesting. Because you're showing up as the King of Pentacles, right? And so I see divine counterparts, right? People who are both independently successful, who kind of come together, which is beautiful to me, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's that energy of like two people who are on the same like frequency, right? And they both are tapping into this like this energy of, it's like a power couple. You know, it's like a power couple. It's like they're both like very successful in their own ways. And that's probably the attraction there, like, because I don't see a lot of emotional codependency. I don't see, like, it's very independent energy on both sides. It's very balanced, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like hitting the jackpot, right? Because it's very balanced. It's very, you know. So let me pull some Kali cards. Kalarashri. A process of profound and enduring transformation is leading you toward a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but you will emerge renewed and released. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. Let's see if there's more. Blue Tara. Chaos will give way to the higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart as Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future. She sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding for you. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.